Doctor burst into the house to take the sister away. The brother pushed the doctors away and asked them who sent you. The doctor said it was someone named Annie. Everyone looked at Annie in disbelief. Annie explained that she hadn't called the doctor, but the sister said it was Annie. Carl was disappointed in Annie. He was so angry, he kicked the doctor out. Annie knew she had been wrongly accused. She found Carl and told him to believe her. Carl had calmed down. It seemed to him that Annie had no reason to do what she did, so he called the hospital to check. It turns out there's no record of Annie at the hospital. Carl knew he'd misunderstood Annie again. He went to Annie and apologized. Annie didn't take it personally. All she cared about was her sister's health. Annie realized that the rich girl had something to do with all this, so she began to watch her every move. She saw the rich girl buying drugs with a strange man. Annie finally understood. Her sister had become like this. There must be something wrong with the medicine. So Annie sneaks away with one of her sister's pills. She found the pharmacist to have the medicine tested. The pharmacist told Annie, it's a psychotropic drug that can damage the nerves. It can also cause dependence. That's why it was banned a long time ago. Annie realized the seriousness of the situation. She rushed home. She bumped into the rich girl who was about to give her sister some medicine. Annie grabbed the medicine. She dragged the rich girl to the kitchen and denounced the rich girl as a human being. You drugged your sister and hurt her. But the rich girl was quicker than she thought. She grabbed the medicine back. She put it in the sink. Then she ran the water to wash it away. The rich girl said provocatively, now the only evidence is gone. What can you do to me? Annie didn't expect the rich girl to be so shameless. She was so angry that she slapped the rich girl. The rich girl was stunned on the spot. She didn't think Annie would dare to hit herself, but Carl saw her doing it. The rich girl immediately pretended to be aggrieved. She tried to lean on Carl, but Carl pushed her away. This time Carl wasn't impulsive. He asked Annie why she was hitting her. The rich girl immediately added to the story. She said that Annie had scratched her too. Annie explained that the rich girl was lying. Their argument attracted the whole family and told the rich girl's story in front of everyone, but no one believed Annie. Even though the rich man didn't like the rich girl, he couldn't believe that the rich girl would do such a crazy thing. The sister accused Annie of slander. In order to prove that her medicine was okay, she said she wanted to take a blood test. The rich girl panicked. She told her sister to forget it. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. But in order to prove the rich girl's innocence, she insisted on doing it. The rich girl realized she was in deep shit. Once the blood report came out, she couldn't cover up her crime. She got a call from the old lady again. The old lady wants the rich girl to help her return to the family, but the rich girl is in trouble. She doesn't want to be involved in other people's business. The old lady decided to take revenge on the rich girl. She wrote a letter about the rich girl's misdeeds. Then she called the letter carrier to send the letter. She wanted to make the rich girl's fate worse than her own. The next day, her sister's test results came back. The results showed that her sister was fine. Annie didn't believe it. She knew it was the rich girl again. The rich girl was so proud of herself. She'd already bribed the doctor with money. The rich girl taunted Annie. You're a country girl with no money and no power. How can you fight me? Annie said you're a vicious woman. You'll get what's coming to you sooner or later. Annie went back to her room. She found a letter from the old woman. She finally realized that the woman who was with Carl that night was sent by the rich girl. The rich girl had done so many terrible things. Annie wanted to talk to Carl, but then she realized that if she did, Carl would think he was getting back at the rich girl. He wouldn't believe the letter. Annie knew not to do anything rash. To verify the letter's authenticity, Annie found the old woman's old notes. She compared it with her notes. Annie was sure the letter was from the old woman. Annie didn't know why the old woman had exposed the rich girl, but it was certainly a blessing to her. But in order not to let the rich girl have any chance to defend herself, Annie decided to go to the old woman and tell her to expose the rich girl in front of Carl.